Embracing English. Hello everyone, my name is Alex, and today I want to talk about something very important to me: how to speak in English. Learning English changed my life. It opened many doors, helped me make new friends, and encouraged me to dream bigger. When I first started learning, I was very scared. I didn't know many words, and my accent felt different. But I didn't give up. I took it one step at a time, just like a baby learning to walk. I fell many times but always got back up, ready to try again. I know some of you might feel the same. Maybe you're shy to speak or worried about making mistakes. But remember, mistakes are a part of learning. If we don't try, we can't get better. Speaking English is like learning to swim. At first, the water seems deep, and you might be scared to jump in. But once you take that first step, you start feeling more comfortable. The more you practice, the easier it gets. One great way to learn English is by listening. When you listen to English, your ears get used to the sounds, and you learn how words are pronounced. It's like listening to music: the more you listen, the more you understand. I often listen to English podcasts during my daily commute, turning boring moments into chances to learn. Another good way to practice speaking is with friends or even by talking to yourself. Sometimes I would walk around my room and pretend to have conversations. It felt a bit silly, but it helped. You can ask yourself questions and answer them, which builds your confidence. Don't worry if you don't know many words. You don't need to use big words to communicate. Simple words are often enough. Focus on expressing your thoughts clearly. When I was learning, I thought, what if people laugh at me? But I realized that if I didn't speak, I wouldn't improve. Most people were kind and supportive. They didn't laugh but encouraged me instead. If you feel nervous, that's okay. It's normal to feel anxious when speaking a new language. Just take a deep breath, smile, and start talking. The more you practice, the easier it will become. Reading out loud helped me a lot too. It trained my brain to see and say the words, like exercising a muscle. I learned to ask for help when I didn't know how to say something. If you don't know a word, ask someone. We all need help sometimes, and asking questions is a big part of learning. Believe in yourself. If you think, I can't do this, it will be hard. But if you tell yourself, I can learn this, you will see progress. Learning English is a journey. Imagine climbing a mountain. You don't reach the top in one big jump but take small steps. I encourage you all to start today. Speak English as much as you can. Don't worry about making mistakes, they are part of the process. Learning English is like planting a tree. You care for it every day, and though it grows slowly, one day it will be tall and strong. You will feel proud for not giving up. I remember the first time I had a full conversation in English. My heart was racing, my palms were sweaty, and I felt nervous. But I did it anyway. Even though I made mistakes, I felt proud because I tried. Speaking English is not about being perfect, it's about being brave. As I continued learning, I watched movies and TV shows in English. At first, I didn't understand much, but I kept watching. I noticed how people talked, their gestures, and their expressions. This taught me that speaking English is not just about words, it's also about feelings. When you want to connect, don't hesitate to show your emotions, smile when happy, frown when confused, and use your hands to communicate. Sometimes, you might feel stuck. You may think, I've been studying for so long, but I'm not getting better. This feeling is normal. Learning a language can be like climbing a hill, some days you move quickly, and other days it feels slow. But even when it feels slow, you are still moving forward. Setting small goals helped me a lot. I didn't aim to be perfect overnight. Instead, I focused on daily goals. One day, I would learn new words, the next day, I would work on pronunciation. Bit by bit, I improved. Celebrating small achievements kept me motivated, whether learning a new word or successfully ordering food at a restaurant. Keeping a journal in English was also useful. Each night, I would write about my day in simple English. This helped me think in English, and over time, my sentences improved. You don't need to write a lot, even 1 or 2 sentences can help. Thinking in English became a habit for me too. At first, I would translate from my native language in my head, but I learned to think directly in English. It's like learning to dance. At first, you think about every step, but with practice, it becomes natural. Finding friends who wanted to practice English with me changed everything. We would meet for coffee, and though it was awkward at first, we soon found joy in learning and laughing at our mistakes. Don't be afraid to speak with native English speakers, most are kind and patient. They appreciate your effort and may even help you improve. There will be days when you feel frustrated and want to give up. But remember, you are stronger than you think. Wanting to learn takes courage. English can connect you to the world, acting as a bridge that brings people together. When you speak English, you can travel, meet new people, and learn about different cultures. As you continue your journey, hold on to why you started. Imagine yourself speaking English confidently, making new friends, and achieving your dreams. Be kind to yourself. Learning a language is challenging, and you're doing great. If you make a mistake, don't be hard on yourself, embrace it as part of your growth. There will come moments when you surprise yourself. You might suddenly understand a conversation or say something without thinking too hard. These moments are signs of how far you've come, and they will keep coming as long as you keep trying. Today, as I speak to you in English, I want you to know that I was once in your shoes. I was scared, made mistakes, and wanted to give up, but I didn't. If I can learn to speak English, so can you. The journey might be long, but it's worth every step. With each word you learn and every sentence you say, you're building a brighter future for yourself. I remember when a tourist asked me for directions in English. For the first time, I didn't hesitate. I spoke confidently, and despite my imperfect English, the smile on their face when they understood me felt magical. That was when I realized that English is a powerful tool for connection. Learning English has taught me patience, resilience, and the importance of not giving up. Each word and sentence is a small victory, and every time you speak, no matter how small the conversation, you are winning. Using English in my daily life helped. I didn't wait for a classroom, I practiced everywhere. I would describe what I saw while walking or think in English while cooking. Even talking to myself in English helped me feel more comfortable. Remember, it's okay not to know everything. You don't need to know every word to communicate effectively. What matters is that you can share your thoughts and feelings. Language is about connecting with others. Finally, celebrate every little success. Did you have a conversation in English today? That's amazing. Did you learn a new word? That's progress. Every step brings you closer to your goal. Learning a new language is brave. It takes time, but every day you learn is a step forward. You might not see immediate progress, but it's happening. You are improving every day. Remember why you're learning English, whether for your career, to travel, or simply to challenge yourself. Hold on to that reason, let it guide you, and keep you motivated. When the journey feels long, remind yourself of the doors that will open once you've mastered the language. As you continue, remember that English is more than just words. It's a bridge to new experiences, friendships, and opportunities. Keep speaking, keep learning, and never give up on yourself. One day, you will look back and see how far you've come, and you will smile and say, I did it.
Congratulations on finishing this section. To improve your English, it is crucial to persistently practice. Finally, we would be most grateful if you could kindly subscribe, like, and share our channel in order to remain well informed and up to date.